As long as you're ready. Everybody feeling good? It's hot in here, yo. All right. Good luck.
What is going down, y'all? What is going down? Welcome back to Pizza in the Breakroom, episode 144. We got the homie T. The Hot Shot, Couture J, and today we got a very special guest. Very, very special. Someone who's been in the break room many times. T. The Hot Shot says he has a key to the break room. So he's break room family. DJ J La Soul. What up with you, man?
Thank you. It's nice to be back, I guess, kind of.
What do you mean?
Well, it's, I don't know. I mean, it's a little different being in person, but we haven't had some of our best moments on the show together. You guys know that.
It depends on who you ask. Some people might say we've had some of our best moments on this show.
Those are the best moments.
We've had too much fun, that's for sure.
That's the...
But tonight will be different, right, fellas?
That's what we say every single time.
Right?
Yes.
That seems to be the agenda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, there's stuff written down. There's an agenda. Nothing says madness. There's no wildness written down here.
All right.
It's very blasé.
Well, let's see. Let's get to it.
All right. So I'm just going to ask quickly, just to get this out in the open. Like, again, we've had DJ Chelaso on the show many times, but we've never had him here in person. And for all of you who are new to the show, Pizza in the Break Room, that have not met DJ Chelaso before, please introduce yourself.
Well, as you know, my name is DJ Chelaso. I just go by Che, though. I've known these gentlemen to the left and right of me for, 30 plus years, I guess. Fitz, at one time, used to be my barber. Yes. And T. Hot Shot, he was my... He was a competitor. That's what he was. That's how we first met in the out in the streets of Bridal Town Circle. And we've continued our friendship and families. And basically, he is family at this point. He has beautiful kids. You know, our kids are family as well. It kind of chokes me up a little bit. But, yeah, we've been in it for quite a long time. So it's all love.
You say Bridal Town Circle. I know Bridal Town through you guys as Btown.
That is right.
In the past maybe 5 to 10 years, I started hearing Btown.
5 to 10 years? That's it?
As Brampton.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, nah, B.
Yeah, well, I ain't trying to war with Brampton, so if they want to say B-Town, that's fine too. Take it.
They got no E on the end. You got to put the E on the end.
That's true.
B-Town
E.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are B-Town, they're B-Town. Okay.
Yeah, we don't want no hashtag B-Town causing no wars, guy. We're nice people, guy. We're peaceful people, man. Not like you guys from across the street, yo.
Yo, we are peaceful people.
The SS Massive?
Your side of the street was actually the rougher neck of the woods.
You think?
I think so.
Nah, guy.
Yeah.
But those were in our younger days. Now we're older and more refined.
We had green fields. You guys had concrete, so.
What do you mean? We had a baseball field. We had a tennis court. We had a.
Where's your field?
Best basketball court?
The field was between the old age home and 10 Bridal Town. Is that not right? Mm-hmm. That was a football field.
How many meters is that?
It's a big field, man.
We played baseball and football out there.
Best area for manhunt.
Okay,
It's got good boundaries laid out too.
I see it.
Good for a game. You had the rec center. You had the swimming pool.
That's true. The boundaries were key.
Right.
Were you allowed to like hide behind the gravestones?
You're allowed to go in the buildings.
What?
Yeah.
That's cheating.
Well, it depends, man.
How could you?
Underground parking lot, everything.
You could go all what?
Yeah,
guy.
You could traverse all that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How could you lose?
How could you not?
You could run into a boulder.
Somebody ran into a boulder?
Yeah, Brian Maniz.
Oh, wow. See?
It's not like ran straight into it. That's what happens when you play at night.
I think I remember.
I ran into a tree once.
One time?
Playing tag, yeah, man.
Playing tag?
Playing tag. You can't catch me. Boop.
No,
Like a cartoon.
Just like a cartoon.
The coyote.
I rode into a parked car, guy.
like a ludicrous video.
Right on top of the guy, looking back, turned around, boat thing was there, yo.
You said the girl whistled at you.
No, guy, I wish that was a story. My stories are boring, guy. I was just looking back for some who knows what at the point in time. That is wild and crazy. So yes, as Che La Soul said, we all go way back, so that's good. And then for the people, like I guess this is another thing where it's groups of people that know us from different aspects and things in our lives, right? So there's a group of people that know us as this. Pizza in the Breakroom,
right,
Twitch, that type of thing. And there's a group of people that know us from back in the days and all those different things that we do, have done, running through the city with our woes, as they say, right? But it's a lot of experiences and a lot of things that have happened and been through. So it's cool actually to do this again and to have Pizza in the Breakroom in its new iteration.
Yep.
And then to have Che here as our first official guest again in whatever form of new chapters of life that we're in, right? So keeps it interesting.
Post-pandemic.
Post-pandemic. Oh, look, that's perfect, Che. See, I write stuff down and sometimes we just get there. So post-pandemic. So we are post-pandemic now, Che. I remember back in the day during the pandemic, you had this idea. And the idea was to bring people together and have a party and have music lead a movement. This is what you thought at the beginning, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Right? A few years later. Now, how many years ago was that, Che? This is what now? This is how many years officially of? We're talking about Everybody Love Language, which is a movement, and
We're 4.5 years in.
4.5 years in. Does that count the Twitch time as well?
No, that's just the party itself.
So everybody, the love language that you know started as this idea. I remember Che saying, well, I'm going to call it this, I'm going to call it that, wants to do this, wants to do that. There were a couple of Twitch streams, and this is why we blame you for the badness, Che, because those original love language Twitch streams were some fun. Those are some real fun. Right? What was it? 10% Crew, all these little different things that were born of love. Yes? And so now, we're not counting that, plus 4.5 years of love language, the party itself with DJ Che La Soul, DJ starting from scratch, hosted by Timber. Hearing all of that now, what do you think when you think about what it was supposed to start as to what it is? You just finished your last season.
While going through Twitch, it was just to have fun. Sticking to something I truly love, which is, R&B and slow jams. And I mean, obviously that's not all I listen to, but that's where it stemmed from. And it was our good friend DJ Agile who actually named the stream.
Oh, really?
Oddly enough, yeah. I was playing one day, and he was in the chat, and he had just said, "You know what, Che? You should come out with a stream called Love Language." I was like, "That sounds dope." So thank you, Agile, for that. And anyways, we had a lot of fun. Like I kind of don't want to go back and look at those videos. There's usually a bottle of red or maybe two consumed during those streams. And
Streams.
we did that for a few years, right? But coming out of the pandemic, going out to some of the events and stuff, I'd bump into Timber, I'd bump into Scratch here and there at some of the parties, and like Tim would always just grab me aside and say, yo, Scratch and us, we want to do something. I was like, oh, okay. And I run back and I tell T-Dot, I'd be like, yo, these guys want to do something, but I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what that means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just kind of left it. I didn't want to push. I didn't want to sound too eager. And this happened, I guess, 3 or 4 times. And I finally said, okay, I gotta pitch something.
Right.
So I just WhatsApp Scratch one day. I said, yo, if you really want to do something, I had the stream, and I wasn't even aware if he knew what love language was. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I said I had this stream love language, and I was thinking we could turn it into a party where we display all music associated with the message of love, basically, right? And when you think of it, it's a no-brainer because, I don't know, I feel like half the music out there is based around love, right? So yeah, he loved the idea, and I mean, for Scratch, that allows him to be so creative, and go into any genre he really wants to, and the way he plays music, like he just remixes and edits everything out there, right? So I know it's really been one of his favorite parties. Like even when I saw him at Rodigan on Sunday, there he had grabbed me, and he always will tell me he'll express his love, not only for the party but for myself.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's obviously being a follower and a fan of Scratch for so many years, and then getting a chance to work with a legend like himself, it means a lot to me. You know what I mean? So it's a pretty cool thing that has come of the pandemic and COVID and all that stuff, right? So
super awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty dope. I mean, when we have these breakdowns, we'll call a pandemic a breakdown. In a societal breakdown, they say like every breakdown is an opportunity for a breakthrough. And here we are with Pizza in the Breakroom, which is spawned from the breakdown of the pandemic. Pizza in the Breakroom is our breakthrough. And here you say like you had your successful stream that you had going on easy like Sunday mornings, and then
easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah, and then you went into love language, and be able to transition that into a full-blown live event.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Definitely is. Grateful.
We're definitely grateful as well, for sure.
Grateful is good. I mean, it's been cool, like my perspective of it as well, right? Because like you said, you would say, oh, talk to Scratch about this, or I talked about that, or we'd, the stream, what was that? What do you call those things? Moderators, right? Streams and then and all those good things, right? So I've been around it. So to see it come from, let's have some fun on Twitch. I'm going to jump on Twitch and have some fun to like a full-blown movement like that, It makes me feel a little good inside to see you be able to be successful in that type of situation and things like that. Because, like, when you really sit back and think about it, like, it's a big thing, right? Like, it's turned into a big thing, and that's cool, I think, as well, and what's come of it and all those different connections and things like that. Because there's a lot of people that are, I always, sometimes people don't understand of Twitch, I guess, right? And when you say things are of Twitch, like this being of Twitch, Pizza in the Break Room being a Twitch, things like that, people don't understand that. So you have to be in it. So to be in that, and because now I think we're completely post-Twitch, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and not in a bad way, but back to life and things like that. So to be able to see, truly come out of that era and be something different in this era is pretty cool. So good for you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it says here that I have to be nice, so on a piece of paper, things like that. There's a question I wrote here, Che. So of all that stuff, what do you think is the biggest conviction that stayed true throughout this whole process? So what did you start out with that was just like, this is how it's got to be, and it might be hard or difficult, but here it is, and I did it, and I'm proud that I got there by sticking to my guns?
I would say the music, I mean, a lot of people used to make fun of me and say I only play music for women, and I have no problem with that. I grew up listening to hip hop, 80s hip hop at that. I mean, the R&B and soul music was always in the family, and my mom and dad collected vinyl, had a very large vinyl collection. And, going from 80s hip hop, and I stress 80s because 80s is where I really started to love music from the time, I was able to tap into WBLK and just hear all that stuff. Like, it was crazy just setting the antennas, and then, obviously being introduced to community radio. I know Ray Mack hates that term. But,
community radio?
Community radio stations, yeah. But getting into CIUT and CKLN and Dave's dance music and, you know, Fantastic Voyage program, all of that stuff. Like, it started to really hit home. Like, you knew you were onto something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just, I know for a fact that it lives in me, a lot of the R&B. And once again, having the opportunity to play a party and curate a party, or, you know, now we could introduce stuff like groovy soca, which I love as well, you know. That comes from the roots. And then, you know, the lovers rock reggae. And I mean, we mix it up.
Give me an example of groovy soca. Who would be an artist and what would be a song?
Kess, you know.
Okay, give me a song.
Corwin Dubois. Kess, have you heard of a song called Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
That's the one.
Okay.
You know,
I know that song.
Rum and Coca-Cola, cocoa tea. No, you're Jamaican. That's why, right?
No, he's vegan guy. That's the vegan side.
You know, Jamaicans love their soca now too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to see that.
There was a point where you couldn't play soca in Jamaica, I heard. Hey, and that's all changed.
No, yeah.
My last 3 vacations have been to Jamaica, and I hear a lot of soca there now. So
the world is spreading. The world is getting more diverse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially with sound. And soca definitely carries a vibe that resonates and is infectious for sure.
Feel good.
Feel good.
It's true. Love me some soca. Everybody knows that now. I didn't say that 20 years ago.
No.
Never hear me say that 20 years ago. You mentioned Che, David Rodigan. So Che and I, Fitz, went to David Rodigan, which was also hosted by Timber, and it was called Legendary, with DJ starting from scratch and Rodigan being the DJs on the bill.
Sorry, I have to. Rodigan. I think. I don't know.
Rodigan guy. Rodigan.
I think you have to put the stress on the O.
I know, but it's Rodigan for me. I understand.
Okay.
Rodigan, sorry. Mr. David Rodigan. And DJ starting from scratch. And when I first heard about the party, I just bought a ticket.
Quick, fast.
Rodigan, I'm
Me
just going
too.
to buy a ticket just in case. I'm like, that sounds like a thing. And then I forgot about it. And then it popped up in my calendar. And I am so happy that I went to David Rodigan, guy. Like, that was the bun down, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the best parties I've been to in a little bit still. Like, from that perspective, because sometimes you go to a party because that's a party that you expect. Love Language, for example. You're going to hear a certain type of music or a certain vibe at Love Language. You go to Yush or whatever, you're going to get a certain different type of vibe. So for Rodigan, what Rodigan is, and you're going to hear dubs, and he's going to lick off dubs, and he's a performer as well, right? A host, like he's a true artiste, he's a storyteller, all those different things, right?
Okay.
So I'm old. I guess all my, 25, 30 years that I've known DJ, I've been around DJs. I'm no DJ, but I know about Rodigan. I had some Clash tapes when I used to collect my tapes and stuff like that. So to be able to see Rodigan up front, live and in person do it, the more I think about it, the more joy I have that I was there, actually. Like, it was a good little...
It was a good event.
It was a very good... I'm happy that I was there.
It was definitely like a bucket list type thing for me as well. Because I've never... it was Static, actually, that had first introduced me to him years ago. Like, I'm talking about 90s. And... I don't even know, because back then, like, I don't know, he didn't show me on his phone. You know, he didn't show me a video of him on Instagram or anything like that. So I can't remember how. It must have been on a VHS or something like that. Yeah. And he just showed me some of these videos of this guy, you know, in these dance hall parties and clashes and just killing it. Like, you could literally hear gunshots in the background, you know, when he's dropping these dubs. And I was just like, wow, you can't believe it. And on Sunday, because I had introduced him to, introduced the artist Rodigan to Angela, right?
Okay, yeah.
And she fell in love with him instantly. And he probably stole the hearts of a lot of women at that event on Sunday.
That
like he's just so cool.
Yeah.
And the guy he's turning 75 in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And just jumping around and like just living life.
Wow.
That's what he was doing. He's just living life,
showing off
and
on
doing and it's not even a show off. He was just living life, having a great time.
Yeah.
And
that's his life.
Yeah, like you say, storytelling. Taking us back to where each one of these dubs, originated from, and it was something special, really. So I'm glad we went for sure. We had, I know Sean had left maybe half an hour before I did, and they had taken, Rodigan had security and everything, so they took him in a little VIP room. So as we're leaving, I was with G the Greek, and
shout out to G the Greek.
Waiting for the ladies to come out of the washroom. Scratch started to drop some of his dubs. And if you know, Scratch does have a lot of dubs. He doesn't really play them too often, if at all. And he said he wasn't going to, but he did drop some gems.
He got some fever. He had to drop it.
I heard a J-Roo. I heard 2 J-Roos. I heard an Audio 2 top billing. I heard the Lisa. I wonder if you take me home. I heard that one before. But still, he was throwing some out there that I was like, God damn. But that is, as we know, dubs can be a bit of an addiction for some of these DJs out here. Big shout to J Online.
So Rodigan was playing a lot of dubs?
All dubs, all the time.
All dubs, yeah.
Dubs.
Basically all dubs.
Yeah.
Basically.
Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was madness.
Yeah.
Bro.
He even got into, what do you call that? Jungle? Dubstep?
Yeah. Yo, pure dubs guy.
And the crowd was diverse,
Okay.
You had a lot of white people, you had a lot of colored individuals, you had a lot of, as we call, South Asians. It was just a very mixed crowd, and it was nice to see because everyone was there for the music and Rodigan, right? So a tight spot too, right? Being out on that patio, it was pinched, but no problems whatsoever.
Where was it located at?
Aqua, down on the C&E grounds.
Okay, I've not been there yet.
That was the second time I went to that place ever, and it was the second time in a week that I went to that place, guy.
In a week?
Yeah. I went there, went downtown with the man to watch the soccer game, the Canada-Bosnia game.
Oh, okay.
And we watched it there. So that was all right. But Rodigan was better. Rodigan, yo. Rodigan was wild. Wild. So wild. Anyways, speaking of World Cup, Jay, you watch the World Cup at all?
I've caught a few games. I caught a bit of the Norway and Iraq today. My kids being half Portuguese. I'm hearing it from them already. I guess they play
Iraq
tomorrow.
Or what? Oh.
I always go for the underdog. I want to see. I generally like to see the smaller countries, advance and kind of live out their dreams.
Cape Verde tied Spain? Is that right?
Spain, yeah.
That's
the underdogs are having a go. The underdogs are having a go this year so far. So far. That Iraq game was pretty cool, and I thought that guy scored that goal.
Yeah,
bro.
there was a lot of top spin on that ball.
Oh, that was a beautiful volley, man. Wow.
Right before the half.
So you guys watch it? Like you guys are invested?
I mean, I'm not trying to get home early from work to catch the game unless it's a major contender, but I did take some games in over the weekend there.
Like I'm of the World Cup. I'm not. If it's on, I'll turn it on. I guess it's on all the time right now, but I'll turn it on to watch a game. But
right, and for me, if somebody's in the shop getting a haircut and go, "How come you not watching World Cup?" I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
and then I'll put the game on.
Yeah,
which is fair.
But Canada, I'm definitely like tuning in. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Canada plays what? Thursday or Friday? Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday, I believe.
Thursday in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Go Canada, go.
Vancouver.
And they play who then? Secondly.
You gotta check that out.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, let's check it out here. Canada, we should know this. World Cup schedule. Qatar on Thursday at 6 p.m. Followed by Switzerland.
So this year's host versus last year's host.
Is that what it was?
I mean, last World Cup host.
Qatar was Qatar was the host last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We gotta put 2 on the board.
Just right quick, right? Just get it done.
We need to score some goals. Period.
I mean, this is true.
Because goal differential comes into play too, right?
I mean, not if
everyone in the group is tied right now.
Not if you just win the goddamn games, damn it.
That would help too.
That would help too. All right, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to win the goddamn games. Don't worry about point differential, but got to get it going because it's only 3 games. 1 loss, 1 tie could be the difference. 1 goal is the difference. Sometimes, some point, shit like that. So, got to watch out for that shit. But we'll see.
What's the goalie's name from Cape Verde?
Oh, the guy that got all the followers or whatever.
Yeah, man.
From what?
Check it out, man. You got the computer on hand.
Hang on.
Wait, what do you do?
He started the game. Before he started the game, his follower count on Instagram was 43,000.
Verde.
It's a lot for me.
Goalie. All right.
By the time he finished the game, he had about 3 million followers. Right now, as we speak,
7.6 million. So he went from 50,000 to 7.6 million.
he has over 9 million right now.
Due to what?
Because he just played because he tied Spain, and Spain had like 100 shots, and he just stopping all the shots.
Oh, I wish I would have saw that game.
And then it's Cape Verde, so it's like, who's this guy?
And he's 40 years old.
And the world's watching.
wow.
Oh yeah, and he's got a story behind him too, right? How old is Cape Verde? Cape Verde.
What's his name?
Vozina.
Vozinia. Vozinia. Yes, right.
40 years old.
You could play goaltender at 40.
Go play goaltender, guy.
Yeah. You're not running up and down the field.
Go play goaltender, guy.
That's okay age.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, good for him though.
Yeah.
That's a lot of followers.
Big shouts out to him. Big shouts out to Cape Verde for even standing their ground.
That's what I mean. See, I like to see the underdog in that situation, Let the little guy have a chance.
Why though?
Why not?
For the drama?
No, I mean they're
For the good of the world? You're too nice, Chase.
No, you got to think of it though. Like some of these countries, they don't have the revenue, they don't have the finances that a lot of the bigger countries and nations do. So what they do with their national team is amazing. If they
got like 500,000 population,
can get an upset here or there, or a draw, or or advance even.
Like imagine how much money that guy's making right now. Just from he's going to get endorsements. The Instagram money that guy is getting is more money than he probably gets paid to play soccer now in the World Cup. Right?
For sure.
Which is crazy. That's crazy.
For sure. So you like to see the underdog. Would you have considered the New York Knicks underdogs against San Antonio?
I guess they were.
Did you have a dog in the fight at all?
No, not really. I mean, when I grew up, as you know, I used to always support New York teams before I actually started watching sports.
Because you had cousins in New York or something?
I had gone down to Flatbush with my dad. He had friends there, and Steel Pan and everything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's where I got my first Carhartt jacket too.
That's where you got your first car jacked?
Carhartt.
Oh, Carhartt jacket.
Carhartt.
I was like, that tracks.
that happens down there too, Once I see Ontario plates, it's gone.
Hilarious. Carhartt jacket.
No, but I mean,
I don't want this car.
Yeah, not that I was a Knicks supporter or anything like that, but I would prefer to have seen the Knicks win, and they did. So I kind of like Brunson too,
because he's an underdog, of course, right, Jay?
Yeah, You know what I like about him though? You don't celebrate too much. He's a serious dude. That's the way I am. I've never really celebrated. This guy, on the other hand, he, stats. I scored 5 touchdowns, this and that, blah blah.
I mean, it helps when you score 5 touchdowns, I guess. You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter. It's a team sport.
And win. Sometimes you can have your cake and eat it too. You think?
I hear you. Like the Bills be ducking Drake.
I saw that.
That made you giggle?
Yeah, it did make me giggle. I just caught that yesterday, actually, when I was scrolling along Instagram there.
That is crazy shit.
Does Drake suck though, or no?
Does he suck?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he sucks. I think he has a lot to prove, especially after last year. You know? But he has some weapons now, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. AJ Brown and what's the other kid's name there?
Gronkowski?
No. One syllable. Shit.
Huh?
One syllable.
One syllable.
I forget.
One syllable.
But we'll be all right. Well, you want to bring back that bet?
No.
What was the bet?
Well, back in what was it?
1974.
No, Teos was born in 1997. So I believe it was probably 1998 or 99.
99.
The original bet was a burn the jersey bet.
Ooh.
So I had to burn my Bledsoe, which was an alternate New England Patriot alternate black jersey.
Ooh.
And who were you wearing at the time?
Probably a Mold, maybe.
Yeah.
Who? Eric Mold.
Eric
maybe.
Molds. So we had the Super Bowl. I had hosted the Super Bowl party at my in-laws, and at halftime, because I had lost the bet, it was whoever's team had the better record at the end of the season.
The other guy hosts?
The other guy would have to burn his jersey at halftime of the Super Bowl. So I took my shirt out and put it on the clothesline there, and we sprayed lighter fluid all over it. Zippo.
Oh.
And
this is the alternate jersey.
This is the
It's
alternate
not no regular
jersey.
jersey.
No, that's
jersey
I've never seen a black one again. But anyways, we got a good picture of it though.
It don't
You know, it
matter
had the
where I go.
flames going up. It said bled, like it was perfect. But after that year, I said, okay, let's do $100 a year, $100 a season. Whoever's team ended up with the better record wins. And from that year,
they won
2000. I think
20 straight years.
I think 20 straight years. This guy would have owed me a lot of money, but he backed out of this bet. I don't know when he backed out. I don't know what happened. He just refused to pay.
That's how you guys are though in Btown, man.
Whoa.
I had a bet with Anson, and Anson acted like he never even met me before.
Anson's closer to SS.
Oh, shit.
Although he was Btown, but he lived close to another one named Paul, right?
Sipping some of that water.
Paul owed me some money too.
Some of that water.
Just saying.
East of Birchmount. There's different water out there.
Different
water. Oh my goodness.
But yeah. Anson is an honorary Btown.
That's original Btown guy.
Yeah. I guess so. Just he came from a different part. That's all.
Don't sip the haterade from these guys over here. Don't sipping the haterade.
So the New York Knicks just finally won their first championship. 53 years.
1973.
1973.
That's a lot of time, yo.
Led by Jalen Brunson, closely followed by
OG.
OG Anunoby. Now, me watching the game, I'm thinking OG's the MVP. But the very last game, he scored 45 points, and he had a very good shooting percentage, Jalen Brunson did. So I could see why they probably would have given it to him, considering he was the guy that they were advertising all year as the savior of the New York Knicks.
No, he deserved it.
Did he deserve it?
100%.
I think only on the performance of the last
You
game.
know how much I like OG guy.
Only on the performance of the last game. That's what I personally believe. Because you could say that San Antonio had dominated that series for the majority of the series.
Until the fourth quarter when Jalen Brunson beat them up.
Until OG Anunoby brings them close enough for Jalen Brunson to be able to. Anyways, big shouts out to the Knicks. Big shouts out to Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby, you're my MVP. I don't think a lot of people would argue with that, except T-Dot Hotshot.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying Brunson's the MVP of the finals. OG is always
OG, I don't think T-Dot Hotshot even likes you.
OG,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
There's all this hate over here all of a sudden from these people.
Tito Hasha was carrying you as the best Raptor from time.
From time, G.
From time.
Yeah, see?
And you finally got the opportunity to showcase, especially in a city as beautiful and big as New York. That's crazy.
What kind of shit is this now? You don't get to flip it around now, right now. You just tell me I'm OG.
No, I'm saying he's the MVP. You said Brunson was.
He was. But OG's the man, yo.
Somebody said to me today that Jalen Brunson is who Fred VanVleet thought he was when he's playing for the Raptors.
I mean, rude, but sure.
It's exactly true. I was like, yo, I've never heard anything more accurate. I also heard today that De'Aaron Fox taught Victor Wembanyama what Chet Holmgren did to Shea.
What do you mean?
Come on. What was De'Aaron Fox doing? Where was he? Chet, where was he? What was he doing? Two most accurate things I've heard
Ever?
this week.
This week?
Today.
Today? Last couple hours? Fuck. Oh, man. Jesus. OG. Che, since we're talking about the New York Knicks, you ready for this, Che?
What's up?
We have a question for you. Since you're a DJ, the New York Knicks have won the championship and you're called upon to a party and you got to play some bangers for the New York people, them. That's New Yorkish, stuff like that. What's DJ Che La Soul playing for the people?
New York shit.
New York shit. Okay.
Buster and
Just right off the top.
Swizz.
Ready. All right.
Buster and Swizz.
All right.
The Ian Wallace remix.
Oh, this specific and shit guy. Okay.
When I play that one for you, Fitz, you'll know why.
All right.
What's the other one they always play? I mean, I just like the hook in it, but the New York by Ja Rule, Kiss, and Fat Joe. I mean, they play that in the stadium the whole time. But I would have to go with anything that sounds boom bap to me. So Shook Ones would have to be another one. I mean, Nas, you could go New York State of Mind.
Okay.
There's certain songs I would listen to in the 90s, and it would just feel like New York. Live at the Barbecue, Main Source.
Oh. Oh.
So there's quite a bit. There's quite a bit. I mean, you could play DJ Khaled, All I Do Is Win, that's
Okay.
That's more commercial type. But
okay.
I don't know, what would be your go-to?
Right now, the Ja Rule and
Fat Joe and Jadakiss?
them, yeah, because every clip that I see on the internet right now, when the New York fans are going crazy and wrecking the city, I'm hearing that song in the background. I'm hearing that song in the background. I would have thought it would have been Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, but I think that the energy matches more with I got 100 guns, 100 clips. I'm from New York.
It's close.
What do you got?
There's only one answer to this.
New York.
It's only Empire State of Mind. It's the number one song on iTunes right now. It's played everywhere right now. It's great. And then everybody say it's the Alicia Keys part, but then you got to listen to the verses. And I know Che, a little biased against the Jigger Man, but that's the song right now.
You don't know. You don't know.
You don't know the song?
Yeah, you don't know the song. That's another one that
is a good song.
That reminds me of just New York.
Which one's that?
Jay-Z.
You don't know.
You don't know.
But apparently, what I'm hearing,
oh boy,
is that the New York Knicks are celebrating to Drizzy.
No, everybody celebrates the Drizzy. How can you not?
Every time there's a video of the New York Knicks celebrating and they're playing Drizzy in the background.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Why not? It's like every other song should be a Drizzy song, apparently, right? Top 40 on the top 40 on the top 40, all Drizzy. It's great, wonderful.
Let me hear that remix you're talking about.
Got to pull it. It's over there.
You don't have it on there? On the phone?
You know what? I might. No, it's it might be in Bandcamp here.
You got your cloud services up?
It might be in Bandcamp. I refuse to increase the font size on my phone.
Right?
Yeah.
You're a stubborn guy, eh?
I can't.
I did it.
No, because then
I
you
will not.
lose viewing space. Like now I got to drag.
I will
Like,
not. I
no.
will not increase the size.
I did it.
No. What are you up to?
I don't know, second to last one.
What is it set at? Second to last.
Everybody can see it. Okay.
It's funny because when we were on Twitch, it was one of Agile's streams, and this actual DJ who remixed this was inside the chat.
Oh, really?
And I had just literally downloaded this, or I purchased it off of Bandcamp. And when I saw him, I was like, yo. I was like, Ian Wallace, nice to meet you. You know, like he had just stepped into the chat. I was like, I don't even know where he's from. I'm gonna assume he's an American DJ. But yeah, it was just cool coming across him after I literally just had come across him.
So how did you come across him? How did you come across? Like, how did you get to his Bandcamp?
The Bandcamp platform is kind of crazy because you can, if you have an account, it kind of just prompts you to if you purchase certain songs or certain genres, it'll prompt you to someone else that's listening to the same stuff or collecting the same stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So I just, I would go through certain DJs and see what they're listening to or what was in their wish list, basically. And just start following, just quickly listening to something and said, like the vibe there. Because it's a lot of remixes, right? Mm-hmm. So if it just kind of resonated with me, I just start following people. And then, you just come across like a whole slew of different, remix editors out there. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Like there's a lot. Like I remember Mr. Fantastic, Frank.
Yeah.
And I had told him, I said, yo, because he was doing these remixes, I was like, why don't you put your stuff on Bandcamp? And he's like, yeah, I know, I've heard of it, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, hey, Frank, just do it, And this guy's going crazy right now.
Really?
Frank comes out with the remix like twice a week, I feel like, at this point, no?
Yeah.
All over the place. He's found like a love, Right. Yeah. So I'm proud of him. He's doing really well with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, Bandcamp's kind of cool. Don't forget about Bandcamp Fridays. That's where 100% of the money when you purchase a track goes to the
artist.
Yeah, the creative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Bandcamp's pretty cool.
Sicker mans. All right. Home stretch, people. It is June. June is Men's Mental Health Month.
Mm-hmm.
They say that men don't talk about this stuff enough. So we are here, 3 men, as it says. What does Mental Health Month mean to you? Or does the month itself mean to you? Or what does mental health in general mean to you? What do you think we should be thinking about during this time?
Personally, I don't or haven't suffered from anything that I would assume falls under men's mental health, right? I like to think that over the years, I've gone through some things where I definitely could have used the support of others, but I've maintained my mental health. Once in a while we'll check in through different forms of therapy, which is always good. But I would support anyone that's going through it. That's what it means more so to me. We check in with each other quite often, and any of our other closer friends, and yeah.
So you think it's something? See, for me, so as you say that, I'm thinking for me, it feels more maintenance now as opposed to having to deal with a certain diagnosis, I guess, of some sort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I try to, in my, outside of doing, I bug the group chat probably more than anybody. Yo, guys, what are you guys doing? You guys want to do something? Hey, what's going on? To get out and just have so be proactive with it, I guess, more than anything. I know there's people going through stuff, but I think everybody goes through things in general, right? Mm-hmm. And then what you go through then leads you to that diagnosis or whatever it may be. My view, kind of what it is. But I also think, as you say that, it's I guess that's what they say about us too, right? That's our view on it. We as men don't take that look on it because we are coping with life or handling it, so it looks different, kind of. You know what I mean? That's what I hear when I look at it or hear about it.
I actually continue. I'm gonna look up something real quick here.
Fitz?
Acknowledging it when it's been told to me, I understand it, and I believe it's something that should be respected. It's not something that I definitely make space for or time for. June being Men's Mental Health Month, it's not something that I look forward to and then have activities to say that I'm going to respect it. But what I do know is that I'm not afraid to speak to somebody when I feel like I need help. And I always thought that I was a strong person. I never had any issues in that regard. And it wasn't until when the pandemic happened when I realized I wasn't as strong as I thought I was. And at that time I was kind of in a situation where I was like a primary caregiver, and at the same time as being a primary caregiver for my father being ill at the time, I was also in charge of taking care of my boys. So it was a lot. And I didn't realize that I was breaking down with all that, you know what I'm saying? With all that responsibility. And it wasn't until my lady said to me, you know what? Ask for some help, man.
Right.
Because I didn't realize that I could ask for help. I didn't think of me saying, hey, I need help.
Yeah. I think as men, that's what we do. We hold that stuff in, and we don't ask for help, even though you might. I mean, I guess in a way I understand what you're saying, because I only understand what being vulnerable is now. And when I say now, I'm talking about maybe the last 5 years of my life. And in your situation, I don't know if I would have asked for help either, and I've always been that type of person where I feel like I could do it on my own, But I get you there. I understand what you're saying. I think we've been raised as men, especially in the West Indian community, to just handle things.
Just deal with it, yeah.
And kind of sweep things under the rug. Don't worry about it. Like we'll get through it, type of thing, right? So, yeah. Now that I think of it, there are different forms of mental health and what it might mean or what it might look like. And that's why I wanted to pull up this account here. So I have a friend that put me on to this guy. So his... Hang
on, guys. We got to go to the glasses.
Yep.
We're going to the glasses, all right?
So his account is I am Garth, and then the last name, I guess, is Voisin, Voisin. He's a Trinidadian, actually, and he's a mental health advocate, an entrepreneur, and author. So I've been following him since the summer, and he had posted something that kind of hit home, and it was talking about speaking to your son and kind of opening the door as our kids go through things. And it hit me because I work with my son. So some days we'll have, talks all the way home, for an hour we'll talk, and we could just be talking about him coaching football or, something he's going through. It could be girls, it could be anything. And, I don't ever see that side of my son until we're in the car.
Yeah.
And he has struggled with some things. It was just coming across this account on IG here, really, like I say, hit home when I saw his post, and just brought me back to now that you guys brought up the topic of mental health.
It's true, because we do need to express and talk, and I'm not much of a talker, bro, but I know that I've come to learn that being able to just share what it is that you're dealing with even the person that you may be stuck with. When I say stuck, I mean like sometimes you find yourself stuck.
Use a different word there.
when I say stuck, I mean like you can't get over certain things because there's an issue that you have not addressed that you just need to become complete with, And the last 2 weeks of War Paint Journal have hit nails on the head in regards to how having people be able to deal with these exact type things, and like for example, you say your son, experiences this situation, and sometimes sons will have these situations and not want to say anything because they don't feel it's their position to be able to say anything to mom or to dad. Or
because they still catch the residual, we still got to be strong, I'm a man, right? They get the same thing, right? I'm a man. Like, we might have raised them slightly different. Like, I know the three of us raised our children with a little bit of loves and some hugs and some things like that we might have got as many of back in the day, but it still sits there in that same space of, I'm a man, I gotta deal with everything,
I do believe the next generation, though, is probably doing a better job of tapping into their mental health than we are.
For sure.
Right?
But some of it's silent. Like, a lot of it, and then some people don't understand the impact that so here's a story, all right? So I went to Rodigan. Here, you watch this one, Che, all right?
All right.
So I got to Rodigan because I knew I knew we were going to meet up in some way, shape, or form, but I got there, which I thought was early, and when I got there, where you met me at the back of the bar, I was stuck in place at the back of the bar.
I saw that.
Right? Because I was there, and then I walked in, and I didn't really see anybody yet. I knew you were coming, and then I looked, and Channel 9 was, on the stage. And in between that and the stage, there were so many people there.
There's a lot to traverse.
Right? And I was just I didn't even have a drink yet. I was just sitting there. I was going, man, what if Che comes and he doesn't, if he goes the other way or walks through the back, because it's Che La Soul, you can go through the VIP or whatever, right? And he misses me. And then I when I say it's silent, I message, hey, man, where are you? Right? And he's like, I'm coming. I was like, okay, I'm just by the back. I'm right by the back door by the thing. Because I know Che's like a fucking... When he's ready to walk through the crowd, he just walks through the crowd. So he finally came. We got a drink. He led Angela. I held Angela's hand. He held Angela's hand. We made it to the front. We got to the front, and then I'm good. But I had tickets to another party, and if Che didn't come in like the next 15, 20 minutes, I was just going to go to the other party. Because I felt I would have been more comfortable at the other party. So instead of walking through that crowd, I had it all in my head that I was just, I was just going to fuck it. I got another ticket. I can just go somewhere else.
And be comfortable somewhere else.
Because it would have made me feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what would have actually happened.
Right.
But Che came, didn't say this to Che, went, and my whole mood and tempo changed. And I had the best night of my life. But there was that battle that I'm sitting there having with myself for 20, 30 minutes before even getting there, right? And I've talked about this social, like going to places and things like that. It bugs me sometimes, and people bug me sometimes, and it gets a little wild and crazy. But even that hasn't happened in a while, and then boom, just hits you, right? And sometimes you just freeze, and nobody would have known.
I knew because he was standing right where he told me he was standing, and he was just by himself at the bar, just like, yeah. It's like, oh, hey Bennett,
hey bud,
it's a party going on.
I want to go for a walk.
Yeah, Che, let's go right over.
And actually, Bennett didn't move for the whole day.
The whole time.
You stayed right behind me, 4 feet. You were with Dom and them, right?
Well, yeah, we were right there in that little kind of square or whatever, so it was great.
Yeah.
It was great. All right. Speaking of IG thingamabobs, and you mentioned the War Paint Journal the last couple of weeks. So Che here on the Breakroom, I read usually from the same Instagram page as well. I got my own inspirational Instagram page. They're called @WarPaintJournal.
Okay.
This one's a little long, but here we go. I'm going to take this one in and see how it goes here. It says here, Che, that most people lose themselves gradually through hesitation, performance, politeness, and the exhausting need to remain acceptable. They stay inside lives that feel emotionally small because disappointing others feels scarier than disappointing themselves. Entire personalities get shaped around being understood, desired, manageable, respectable, or sensible. Meanwhile, desire waits underneath embarrassment, honesty waits underneath manners, freedom waits underneath reputation, and real identity waits underneath fear. Human beings waste years protecting comfort while secretly grieving the life that required courage instead. The tragedy is rarely failure itself. It is how much possibility disappears before action ever begins. A person can survive wrong decisions far easier than a life built around permanent self-abandonment. The strongest transformations begin when you stop organizing your existence around approval and finally allow truth to become more important than acceptance. This is today's entry of the War Paint Journal. Anybody got anything to say on that one?
I feel that. I felt like the first bit of it, you were talking about me. Because as a people pleaser, and I've been that for a long time. I joke with Bennett. I will say, my newfound love, as well as some of my closest friends, have now taught me to tap into my asshole-ish side, and in doing so, and when I say that, I just
that what she said.
I'm
Sorry. I had to get my one in its quota for the show.
No, in doing so, though, I've literally found peace in saying no.
Yes.
And setting boundaries.
Yes.
I really was. I was out there. I was accessible, too accessible at times to people, and I like I say that a lot of that does resonate with me. Just trying to please others before pleasing myself, or
staying true to yourself.
Yeah, and even you had said something in the middle of the body there about action, and there's this things I don't have regrets. Everything happens for a reason in life, I believe, but I do wish there's certain things I would have maybe done years ago, all right, that I might have been scared to pull the trigger on, you know. So that was a good one.
That was a good one.
I'm not even following that.
You got to follow the War Paint Journal, man.
I will do so.
See, they give you that summary of the thought, and then they give you like 20 bangers.
Are all the posts like that with red background?
No, some of them are white.
Oh, okay.
Red or white. So listen, here we go. Here's some of the single bangers here. More is lost by indecision than wrong decision.
Oh my, don't let my lady hear that.
Ooh. More dreams are killed by looking sensible than looking foolish.
Let's go. Let's go.
We might have some good ones here. All right. Oh, look at this. So this might be what you were just talking. More honesty is buried by good manners than bad intentions. I don't even want to skip any of these ones here. There's 20 of them, people. More people are trapped by being understood than being free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't care if you don't understand me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I need you to understand me.
All right. Right?
I
Why?
need you to understand me.
You don't need to understand.
No, just hold on. This is what I mean.
Don't matter.
The amount of energy you can actually exert just
Explaining yourself.
yeah.
Or your perspective. Like nobody can have your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Nobody can ever have your same perspective. They can experience the same things. They're just going to be looking at it different fucking ways. Anywho, more lives are controlled by reputation than reality. You liking these over here, Fitz?
Oh my.
All right. More confidence is lost to overthinking than failure.
Mm-hmm. I would, I overthink a lot.
Ooh, wow. This one's deep. More resentment is born from convenience than cruelty.
Yes, sir. Big facts.
That's crazy shit right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're okay there, Fitz? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Wow.
More ambition dies from embarrassment than inability. You know what? We're just going to end on this one. I don't care what comes next. We're going to end. More time is lost to proving yourself than becoming yourself.
Let's go.
Let's go. That is this week on the War Paint Journal, people. Big up to that. So,
It's funny. War Paint Journal. I searched it, and you guys are at the top in Meta.
oh, wow. Look at that.
What does that mean?
That means he's got all the listening turned onto his phone. All the stuff that the vegans turn on.
No, I thought I chopped those settings.
So you typed in War Paint Journal and then we show up in there?
You're the first one.
What?
And Meta.
What?
A lie.
Did you know that, T-Dot?
No, guy. I don't even meta guy. That's great.
What?
A lie.
My thing.
Bumba Red. All right. Finally, or almost finally. I bet you guys don't know this. It's Father's Day this weekend. Or you might know this.
I celebrated mine on Friday.
Oh?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah, I went to see Pops with the whole family. The whole family went, and it was nice. We had games night and had Esquire.
Oh.
Yeah,
What did you get there? Chicken sandwich?
Esquire for the family. What did I eat? No, I had the special.
What's that?
On Friday, the special was the pork souvlaki.
Every day there's a different thing. Okay.
But I usually get a large Greek salad with 2 chicken skewers and a poutine.
Niceness.
At 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
3:40.
Right before they close.
I remember I always used to go to Johnny's, and then I forget who told me, like, you should go next door to Esquire. I'm like, what's that?
Yeah.
They go, they got the best chicken sandwiches. I'm like, really? And I went and I had it, and I was like, holy moly.
Oh, boy. Look at that.
There's good stuff over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing open at that time, so
That's very
you learn to love it. It's good, though. I do it.
You learn to love
it. But it's good, though. It's good, though. Shit. That's hilarious.
It is the go-to.
Any big Father's Day memories, people? Anything? I know you said you just celebrated your Father's Day. You know what you're doing for your Father's Day?
You know, actually, this Father's Day, I think that we are going down to the beach. Carla asked me, what do you want to do for Father's Day? I said, you know what I want to do? I want to go to the beach. I want to get a blanket. And I want to picnic. Tomatoes. So I want to picnic on the beach. And when I say the beach, I don't mean like the sand. I mean just down by Woodbine, get like a bench somewhere, and
you're good to go.
Set up a grill and have a soccer ball or something, frisbee, whatever.
That's cute.
I just want to do that. Hang out with the kids and
chill.
Yeah.
That's what fathers always say on Father's Day. That's what I'm doing with kids. I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess I'm got to meet the kids. And
looks good. 23.
23?
23. No rain. No precipitation.
I'll call down to the beach and reserve my spot.
You guys can do that, guys?
I don't know.
Word up. I don't have anything else on my list. Anything else, Fitz?
No, but I do want to give shouts out. I know we spoke about World Cup already, but Kyle Laren, big shouts out to you for that late game goal.
Substitution.
Oluwasi had your starting position, and nobody can convert any of the chances that they had. And coach called you in the dying seconds. He said, I got this, coach.
Money.
I got this. And boy, did you got this, boy.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Let's see if we can do it again next Thursday. Were you telling me about Davies?
What the fuck is Davies, guy?
No, it wasn't you telling me about Davies, but somebody told me about Davies.
Back?
So I guess he was warming up with the team, and Bayern Munich representatives were telling him, telling the coach, telling Canada, he's not warming up like this. He has to warm up like this.
I thought you were going to say they were saying he can't play.
Well, we don't know yet. I mean, I don't know yet, but I guess just the practicing and the warming up, like they were structuring how he's going to warm up with Team Canada. And I guess if they got the money on the line, what are they going to do?
True that. Go Canada, go.
What are they going to do? Are you a sore loser? You see that?
My sore loser? I don't lose.
Are you a sore loser, Jay?
Not at all.
I'm a sore loser.
Yeah, you don't shake people's hand? I'll shake your hand after I beat you, guy.
I mean, I feel like I'm the type of guy I turn the table over when we're playing games. And if I lose, because I always think I'm supposed to win. What do you feel about guys who don't shake hands after the game?
I think you should shake hands after. At least a big up.
Yeah?
Yeah, you go to war. I remember a Vanier player came up to me one day 5 years ago. And he's like, I understand now. He goes, I never used to like you, man, but now I understand what you did to win those championships. It's a game. Step on the field, shake hands, come off the field. All right? Go ham, come back. That's it. And that's it. It's a game.
How do you feel about Victor Wembanyama and the boys not shaking hands after the game?
What I keep telling you about the Spurs are kids, yo.
Young.
Kid things. Not ready yet, that's all. That's like that's more of a temper tantrum than probably his or his inability to handle the emotion than it is that he's a jerk, I think.
And the thing is, he presents so stoic in his interviews. And on that last interview, he's like, see you guys. Never.
I didn't even see that.
That was the worst, yo. That was like the worst way to go out. That's why I'm done with him right now. That's why I'm done with him. No, that was the worst way to go out. You guys
never. I gotta go watch that.
He must have been thinking that the whole time, yo. What a loser. That was whack. Anyways, Chela Soul.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you for coming. Hopefully we didn't cause too much debauchery for you here.
No, this was good.
All right.
This was good.
This was good for us. We haven't had guests on in a while, so this was you're our guinea pig, so it's much appreciated. Much appreciated for all your support through the years and all that good stuff, both with Pete's in the break room and in life, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys.
Word to Big Bird.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, fellas.
Shake hands.
No.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for joining Pete's in the Break Room, episode 144. Today with Tita Hot Chocolate Tour J and a very, very, very special guest, DJ Chela Soul, family and friend of the Break Room.
Big up, y'all.
We'll see y'all one time.